Kasi tita. Sabi ba? Mag-aakot ako. Bali, umuwi na muna kayo after lunch time. Sabi pa ng tita ko sa amin.
Tatin na mo.
Tanong mo, past target profile, ano yan?
Direction, openness.
Openness ka?
Hindi, direction. Kasi nga, lagi ako makapala sa direction.
Saan mo nakita yan?
Nag-adjust si Kuya. Hindi wala.
Nabasa mo? Mas maganda? Effective?
Mas...
Ba't i-custom?
Hindi, siyempre, in-adjust ko. Mas damang direction yung ano. Papasahan.
Ganun na rin ginagawa ni Kuya.
Ata, naman siya. Hindi ko alam kung binabago niya ng kanya.
6.
I'm so high.
Yun, naka-custom siya.
Direction.
Warriors tip-off coming up right after this. Thanks everyone for joining 2K Sports for this Wednesday evening presentation of the NBA. Looking at the starting five for Boston. White and Brown are the wingmen. Tatum at the 4 with Keita in at the 5. And it's Pritchard in at the point. And for the Warriors, down low to be the tenacious pair of Butler and Draymond. Sharpshooters Curry and Hield pair as the backcourt. And it's Moody in at the 3 spot. The start of a fresh season. But we know the focus for both of these teams is to come out strong today.
Yeah, for the first handful of games, you just want to play hard and build some chemistry. Get more comfortable with your teammates while also learning their tendencies and preferences.
That's not a bad shot at all. It just didn't go in. Sometimes the process is right and you still get a bad result.
Pritchard against Curry. Shakes him. He takes it in. And it's good on the layup.
Not just a lights-out shooter, Curry is also exceptional on the drive.
White against Hield. White can't hit. Now Curry. Outside for Butler. Three-pointer. Keita pulls it in.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Pritchard, the pass to White. And the 3 off target. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Steve Kerr gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. We briefly talked about Jaylen Brown and what kind of defensive mindset you have to have against him, and he said we have to be willing to work just as hard as he is. We have to fight through every single screen, talk to one another, and contest every shot we can. Sounds like it'll be an all-out effort against Brown here in this one. Back to you guys.
Okay, thank you, Allie.
Yeah, a bit of a slow start here. They're 0 for 4 to begin the game.
Stan, looking back on the 2017 draft, at the time, you believe Jason Tatum was the best prospect.
And with hindsight, BA, that seems obvious. But back then, Markelle Fultz was the consensus #1 pick. Credit the Celtics for trading back and getting their guy.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Pass to Butler. Clock at 6. To the middle. Here's Moody. Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
Well, really, he's a point forward. You can run your offense through Jimmy Butler.
Here's White. That's short off the rim.
I mean, just a tough start. Missing their first 5 shots.
Brown finds Pritchard. Inside. It's stolen by Hield. To the paint. Here's Curry. From Tatum.
Well, the defense was right where they needed to be to stop the run. Great awareness and effort.
Curry against Pritchard.
Taas mo tumalong kasi, no? Kaya ka. Baba kasi ng ring, eh.
5 on the clock. To snap the cold streak. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he's going to be able to shoot his way out of this one or not.
Here's Curry. Shot that time, not on target. Tatum with some nice D. From the top of the key. Pritchard, no good.
And that's one he wants back, just wide open, but not able to get it.
Sa PS5 na lang, PS5 na lang naglalaro, nai-injury pa.
Kidd has got 4 rebounds now. Brown passes to Pritchard. Back to Brown. Pritchard against Green. Tatum a screen on Green. And finished off by Tatum.
Nice pass by Pritchard.
Great execution in the pick and roll. Tatum being rewarded for his effort there.
The three from Curry sinks the tray. Curry's got his third basket on the night right there.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
White can't hit.
Now, he hasn't been great this quarter. The coaches need to try to figure out a way to get him going.
All right, guys, we're lucky to have Shams Charania joining us now. Our 2K insider calling in with a story. What do you got, Shams?
Well, thanks. The Celtics this summer trading Drew Holiday for Anthony Simons, player almost a decade younger. And Simons' deep threat capability is definitely a fit for the way the Boston Celtics like to play, especially now moving forward. If he can fit in defensively, he could be a long-term contributor, guys.
He's more than capable. Okay, Shams, thank you. And it's a completely new group here for the Warriors. A big group substitution here for Boston. Lineout checked in for Tatum. Walsh comes in for Brown. Shireman checked in for White. And Anthony Simons subbed in for Pritchard.
Preso ko dyan. Para si ano, si Longbam. Sa lawa ko, titita ko ba maling mali?
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Over to the left wing, down low. Here's Tatum, and it's flushed down. A nice jam.
This is why you put the ball in his hands. An accurate pass hitting a moving target.
Up top, Pajimski. He's covered by Simons. Left side, Kuminga. Minor pulls it in. Out to the wing. Here's Walsh. It's rebounded by Golden State. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Warriors ahead. They're up by 3. Quarter number 2 coming up right after this break. Don't go anywhere.
Dikit kaya natin ito.
Yung dikit.
Nagyan ko kayo ng ano.
Malawag na ata.
Multibat.
Bilang mo bago yung ticket. Bago yung ticket.
Oo nga. Hindi ko sabihin. Didikit.
Pwede.
Kasi di naman natin nasisira. Lumag lang talaga.
Good action already in this one. But a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And what do you guys think about the Warriors here in this one?
Well, I think it's pretty obvious they were well prepared defensively coming in.
KYP, know your personnel. So far, good attention.
Gusto na kasi. Hindi na ako gusto nun eh.
Second quarter underway. Anthony Simons out there with Jaylen Brown. And it's Walsh in at the small forward. And it's Simons missing. The Warriors lead by 5. Driving in.
Ito may laro ng ano. Nakaraan pa yun eh. Nuggets yata yun. Lumang sila bulo. Lamang sila. Biglang nabul.
It's showtime now, man. They built up a lead and they're starting to rub it in. Simons shot is good.
What a good finish inside. Simons is such a talented scorer who gets it done in a variety of ways.
Pass to Brown. Simons deciding where to go with it. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
Well, when they're playing off you, you have to make them pay. And he couldn't.
And Anthony Simons has grown his reputation, but he still flies a little under the radar, Stan.
Yeah, he hasn't been in high visibility situations, like an epic playoff game that puts you on everyone's map. But opponents sure fear him and respect him.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Ali LaForce.
Ay, may pinuntahan kami kanina akit dyan. May sinukatan na ako sa Santa Maria. Pagpunta namin, puro motor yung loob. Tapos may pick-up na sasakyan sa kaming pero. Tapos ang dami niyang gears pag bumotor. Ito.
I'm playing in so much space. Guys, back to you.
Great fit. Thank you, Ali.
What a defensive
yung motor niya pang ano,
not only
pang pundok.
pressuring the shooter, but also collecting the miss.
Mga gano'n. May mga gano'n. May pagpasok namin, aircon buong bahay.
Oh, mercy.
Tapos ang dami mga desktop na ano. Dami desktop eh. Desktop eh. Tapos pag sabi ko, parang vlogger ka.
Defended by Pajemski.
Boss Carl.
Outside, Brown. Back to Simons. Late clock. The Celtics got to hurry here.
Tapos sabi ni Kuya, yung gara yung kasama nung trend, yung ano, yung katawag doon.
Outside Kuminga.
Tell me. Si Tell me ba yan? Yung babae. Yung nabalita na you tell me, yung ba't na Matthew?
Celtics trail by 7.
Kasama, yun yung kasama?
Oo, kasama. Ano, sabi ni Kuya, yung kasama nun.
Simons outside.
Ay, pakabilis na release.
Off target from outside.
And he just hasn't been able to get it going this period.
Well, the offense has to
sabi niya, yun nga yata yung motor kasi hiniram lang ni Yana yata.
Better selection. You have to be set up for success.
Ay, pucha.
Kuminga throws it down.
Taringan namin kasi may number yun.
Does Kuminga get the whistle, but he fights to make sure
Ganun
the
desktop.
bucket goes down.
Dami ng desktop.
Let's
Siguro
look at the
editor niya
energy
sa baba.
stats. How the hustle game has been going for the Warriors.
Well, our coaching staff has to be happy with how active they've been defensively, forcing turnovers and making the offense uncomfortable.
And something else I've noticed is how they've been able to
Makilala mo si Boss Carl?
take advantage of them on the offensive end, not wasting those extra chances at all.
Simons passes to White. Over heel. Again, the miss by Boston.
And it didn't register as an official block, but he did everything you want in disrupting that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stretch.
White with it, now guarded by Curry. Hield against Tatum. Two in the drought, and it's thrown down hard with both hands.
You love how Tatum gets others involved. He doesn't want to do it all by himself.
Curry surveys. Curry from inside.
Yeah,
inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
And last season, the Warriors had their most success playing a small ball lineup, Grant.
Well, they more than held their own on the backboards in defending the paint. But you knew they'd look to add some size this summer.
Well, Tatum is rightfully as confident as they come from deep. He saw that look and didn't waste it. Well, he's more than comfortable in the mid-range, but you can't make them all.
Ay, Marion! Late ang pangit kasi. Wow, pangit kasi ginawa eh.
Outside Moody. Pass to Kuminga. Curry against Pritchard. And the basket by Curry.
And they seem to have a hard time picking good shots in the first quarter, but it's all coming together now for them here.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clock. Tatum can't hit. The Warriors have gotten 6 of 10 shots to drop in the second. Nice work.
I love the show of force by Green, putting the defense on notice with the jam.
And he bangs it home with one hand.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. Here's Curry.
Grabe, 4% lang.
The buzzer beater.
And credit him for understanding the situation and coming through.
Yeah, really a perfect way to finish that quarter on a strong, positive note.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been dominant down low. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere.
Two quarters of play completed as we welcome you to take a look at some of the upcoming games on the schedule. It'll be the Suns against the Thunder in Oklahoma City. That one gets going 7:30 Eastern Time.
Two of the best teams in the league facing off. Let's go.
Oh, let's go. That's going to be a fun one, guys.
Let us take some time now to talk about the first half, a commanding performance for the Warriors.
Offensively, they can post you, drive it, run cutters. They're living large in that painted area.
And the defense has tried to pack it in a little, but those guys just keep coming.
Thanks for tuning in. Now it's time to head back over to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Man, it's been quite a game for Stephen Curry.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room, because you're right. He's the problem right now.
The Warriors lead by 11. Sharpshooters Curry and Hield pair as the backcourt. Down low, it'll be the tenacious pair of Butler and Draymond. And it's Moody in at the three. And that's the group for Steve Kerr as we begin the second half. Curry with a steal. Pass to Butler. To the inside. Green uses the glass on the layup. Green's got his second basket of the game.
I mean, they've been relentless. Just keep getting shots at the rim.
Well, when you think about all the miles Jimmy Butler has on his legs now, how many more does he have left, Grant?
Well, he's been shouldering the load for a long time. But what separates him from the pack is his sheer will and his IQ. So he might just surprise us a little.
And the foul called on Buddy Hield. That's his first foul.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. And so it's White with it. He brings it up for the Celtics. 11-point game. Gets stolen by Hield. Here's Curry.
Lost area.
It's Golden State.
Using the mid-range area of the floor, Curry, an offensive mastermind.
Lets it go from 14. And Boston again with the bucket.
You got to appreciate the consistency. Night in and night out, he brings it.
And the call will be against Peyton Pritchard. That's his first foul. The Warriors lead by 11. Outside Moody. Just over a minute and a half played in the third. And stolen by Brown.
Well, look, any loss of focus can lead to mistakes. Guys in this league are just too good.
3 straight buckets to start the half. This is how they wanted to come out and execute.
Here's Curry. 15 points in the game. That one's good. He's now 8 for 13.
Well, they have leaned on him offensively with good reason. Efficiency will help you win a lot of games.
Up top, Pritchard. He's covered by Curry. Pritchard, the pass to Tatum. And Boston again with the bucket.
That's a perfect 4 for 4 to open up the second half. Couldn't have asked for a better start after the break.
Outside for Butler. Hield against White. 6 to shoot. It's Hield with the drive. And a missed layup.
Well, that one didn't fall, but otherwise they've been excellent shooting the ball to start this half.
And Grant, Stephen Curry said his goal was to play meaningful basketball games. With the arrival of Jimmy Butler, that proved to be the case.
Yeah, the Warriors have been looking to get Steph some help. The fit with Jimmy was questioned, but it's worked out better than most people expected.
The kick out, Curry. Butler on the wing. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Whoop, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over. Here's a look at what's coming up for Boston. On Thursday, they'll take on Giannis Antetokounmpo and the Milwaukee Bucks. And then Monday, they'll be taking on Cade Cunningham and the Detroit Pistons.
And looking at the Heat matchup, that's one to watch for. The 4th contest of this brand new NBA season. I'm really interested in how those teams match up this early in the season.
The Celtics making a switch here. Garza's checked in. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, guys. The Celtics understand that they'll be tested. Jaylen Brown said growth is a journey with ups and downs. You have to stay with it. You can't complain. Don't let it break your spirit. We've just got to keep building the right habits, keep being versatile, and keep learning from these experiences. Brian, back to you.
Always looking to get better. Thank you, Allie. Here's Tatum.
Hindi naman ganun eh.
No good. Off the front rim. Warriors lead by 7. Pass to Heel. Outside Butler. Here's Curry. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
Yeah, it was just a little late. I mean, he thought he got there, but the ref saw it otherwise.
And some changes here for the Warriors. Horford, he's checked in for Draymond Green. Jonathan Kuminga comes in for Moody. And Podziemski subbed in for Heel. Walston also changing it up. Minot's checked in for White. And Anthony Simons subbed in for Pritchard.
I mean, he's just so electric. Simons putting on a show.
And here's Curry for 3. Boston pulls it in.
Well, and after making just one triple going into the break, he's still looking for his first make from distance here in the second half.
To the paint. Here's Minot. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in. And it's now only a 5-point Warrior lead.
You know, they're really being bullied right now defensively. 8 of the last 10 points have come from inside.
The shot by Podziemski, no good. The Celtics have gotten 7 of their 9 shots to fall. Quality shooting in the second half. And finished off by Tatum.
Great move by Tatum. Getting to the rim and throwing it down.
Pass to Horford. The kick out, Curry. And here's Butler, pounded by Tatum. Pass break, here come the Celtics. Oh, look at Tatum. What a finish.
Well, we got to go back to that nice play to get the steal. You can see how quick Simons is with his hands.
And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust.
It's time to talk this over and try to put a stop to this run.
Yeah, I like the timeout here. The coaching staff needs to get these guys regrouped and refocused.
And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. He might have seen something and needs a review with his guys. There's 10 seconds left in the third quarter. Simons with a steal. Three quarters of play and a close one here. Warriors ahead, up by 1. And time to step away quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist to the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Now that is an elite level dish. What a great pass.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. On the floor from Boston, they've got Jaylen Brown. He's out there with Anthony Simons. And it's Garza in at center. Kuminga's shot is off.
And look, he's had an off night, but it won't matter as long as they hold on to this lead.
Stolen. Outside Podziemski, beyond the arc. It's rebounded by Walsh. And Brown has got the ball here for the Boston Celtics. They trail by 1. Simons against Kuminga to take the lead. Here's Garza. Yes! And the foul! It's going to be on Jonathan Kuminga.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Boston.
Well, they've clearly been focused on getting the ball inside. And up to this point, the defense has not had an answer.
And also attacking in transition has been working for them. I mean, credit them for running the break well and being opportunistic.
Here's Minot. Pass to Walsh. Nice ball movement by Boston. Out to Simon. It's stolen by Kuminga. Down low. Horford outside. This one for three. Hauled in by Brown.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
Pass to Walsh. Simon's up top. Boston again missing.
Missed opportunity. He's just got to shake that one off.
Here's Pachensky. And again, no good by Golden State. The Celtics have gone 1 of 4 since the first.
Show us some power.
Yeah, Simon's put in all of his speed to work on that drive.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout, rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan. Tatum, he's checked in for Walsh. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
During that break, Coach Steve Kerr had some advice for the team. He told the guys to stay after it inside. He said our play inside is terrific right now. He said don't lose any of that intensity. Stay strong down there. It's always nice to hear a coach enjoying his team's play. Back to you.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks.
Ay, amen. Ay. Amen.
Oh, and a fast break for the Warriors. Curry's shot is off.
How'd that move work out? The important part is to get the ball in the basket, not to make the highlight reel. Come on.
You know, Grant, for all his competitive nature, Tatum has a pretty calm demeanor. You appreciate that?
Yes, indeed. As a team leader, a father, a role model, and a professional, you can't ask for much better than Jason Tatum. He is the real deal.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. And Green comes to help. Here's Garza. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds.
Well, that's an unforced error. If you want to drive your coach crazy, that's the way to do it.
Warriors trail by 5. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
And it's Green off the drive. Gets it to go.
Oh, what a sense for the moment. Green, big-time bucket.
Simons. Oh, Green rips down the board.
And, guys, his shot hasn't been falling this quarter. Time to settle down, refocus, and get a really high percentage look.
Oh, it's off. Celtics lead by 3. On the wing, Tatum. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Here's the pass to Brown. Shoots a 3. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation.
Sometimes the action speeds up on you a little too much. Two teammates not on the same wavelength there.
Here's what Boston's going with right now. Tatus checked in for Garza. Derek White comes in for Minot. And it's Peyton Pritchard in for Simon. Stephen Curry. Curry buries the triple.
Steph relishes taking key shots. It's what he's out there to do.
White with it, and it's Hield picking him up. Butler against Tatum. Here's White. Now here's Tatum. The 10-footer. The 19-footer. Oh, Green rips down the board.
You'll probably hear about that shot selection when it gets back to the game. Maybe not their best option.
He was all over that pass. That's a cautionary tale.
Yeah, and you know they're tracking the tips and deflections because that tells you who's affecting the game.
Moody! Oh, no good on the jam! And Tatum's got the ball here for Boston. Here's Pritchard, fires the 3. Oh, Green rips down the board. To take the lead. Knocked away. Curry draws the double. Jacks up a 3.
Love the hustle right there. He earned that rebound.
Tatum with it. 7 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Oh, no good on the layup.
Critical possession of time winding down. This is their moment.
Fast break. Here come the Celtics. We are headed to overtime. We'll return shortly.
Okay, si Mainitan. Kaya, GSW 16 na.
Ay, yan. Tama yung ano.
Dito na ba tayo?
Hindi swab.
Dito si Carrie may downtown.
Bad trip mo na.
And now we get set for overtime in what has been a stirring contest. And here's Pritchard at the forward spots, the talented pair of Brown and Tatum. Their backcourt, Pritchard and White, and it's Keita in at the 5. It's money from deep. And Stan, you coached a bunch of seasons in the league. What's an issue that you face that maybe the average fan doesn't know?
Well, look, I think the thing that fans really underrate about the game is how intelligent these guys are. So it's not really an issue that I face because I was lucky to have smart guys. But I think fans underestimate how much basketball intelligence factors in when you're talking about the best players in this game.
White against Hield. Here's a pass to Tatum. Puts it up. Now White. 4 on the clock. No good. Curry fires. It's Curry all the way.
You can really see their confidence growing as this game has gone on. They have reason to believe that.
Yeah, they're in this one. They have some momentum on their side, and they just need to keep up the intensity.
Tatum, while they're covering. Harking down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. An opportunity now to retake the lead.
Showing off their intensity these last few minutes.
Curry. Count it!
Zero fear from Curry inside. 2 more points in his Hall of Fame career.
Pritchard surviving the D. Here's the pass to Brown. Brown just throws it down.
Well, Brown sees himself as a leader on this team, and he can come up with big points when they need him to.
Pritchard against Curry. Here's Hield. Beyond the arc.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, his coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief.
Nails it!
Yeah, great read by Tatum there. Recognizing the overcommitment and making the defense pay.
6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. They double team Curry. Hield against White. Up top Green. Now Hield. Now Curry. For 3. Oh, he can't hit it. Peyton Pritchard. Oh, missed on the train. And so they're in win by Golden State. It was touch and go there for a while, but in overtime they caught a second win.
They really did, and it was wild. Everything it took just to get to the extra period, and then their surge at the end.
Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Thanks, guys. Jimmy, a hard-fought win. Talk about the mentality of this team.
All right, Alec, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Grant Hill, Stan Van Gundy, and Ali LaForce, this is Brian Anderson signing off. And we'll see you next time.
Yun ulit. Ang series niya yan.
Sige, kaya. Para si long bomb lang 30 points siya.
4-8-3.
Si paring Richard ko. 4 points.
Di pa miss call kasi si Pajemski.
Kaya si ano ko Richard ko 4 points lang.